Well, hello YouTube. My name is Michael. If this is the first time to my channel, I do appreciate it checking in. And if you're coming back, well, welcome back. I talk to people about trying to get out of the USA. Okay, they ain't got no. Some of you people really have no other choice, right? I guess you can move back in with your mom, grandma, live in your car, live under a bridge. You know, they got all those other options, but I wouldn't do none of those things, man. I moved to a third world country 4 years ago. Been coming here for 12 years, so I already kind of knew about it. But I moved here 4 years ago because I saw what was coming. Okay, the USA, as you know it, is gone. Okay, it's gone. Okay, and some people they're just going to wait around and wait around and wait around and look at Netflix while they still have it. Okay, there is just I think it's like I don't know how many millions of people have been laid off so far this year. Next year is going to be even worse with this whole AI thing. Companies closing, restaurants can't make no money. People getting laid off. They got these high mortgages. They got these massive car payments. They got credit card bills. And the big one, they got these student loans. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about each one of those. That's what it says on the thumbnail. I want you guys to think about each one of these things that I'm going to tell you. Okay, just think about them. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm kind of like I'm 67, so I've seen a lot, done a lot. I'm kind of like a grandfather, maybe older uncle, brother. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to talk to you like you're sitting right here with me, because you kind of are in a way. If you got a house, people say, "Oh, this is my house." No, it's not. It's not your house. Okay. If you got a mortgage, that's not your house. That's the bank's house. Okay. You are a slave to that bank. Okay. They will tell you what you have to do. That's not your house. Like I said, it belongs to the bank, and you got to pay. If you look, let's say a 30-year mortgage, which is what most people take, for the first, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years, man, it's almost all interest you're paying. You ain't gonna build no equity in that house, and the price of houses go down, and then you're upside down. Now you got problems. Okay, and see, the banks require you to have something on that house. They require you to have homeowners insurance. Okay, now you got another master. You're a slave to another company. They can raise that insurance rate up as high as they want. There's nothing you can do about it. You try to look around and do whatever you want. They're going to tell you what it is. Okay, all those insurance companies, they're kind of all in it together, you know, and they're all owned by these big hedge funds, you know, like Blackstone, BlackRock, and Vanguard, and all the rest of them. And they're just going to raise those insurance rates up, and you got to pay it. You ain't got no choice. They're your master, and you're the slave. You're going to have to get out, and you're going to have to make that money. Okay? And then you say, well, nope, I own my house. No, you don't. You pay rent. It's called property tax. You pay property tax in that house. Okay? And you will for as long as you own it. Okay? I guess some places they got some kind of homestead exemption. I don't know. But you're going to pay some property tax on that house. Okay? You're going to pay maintenance on the house. It's so expensive, everything over there. I told a quick story. I'll just tell it real fast. When I got some friends of mine in California, I told them not. Well, I didn't tell them. I suggested they not put solar panels on top of their little. They have a 3-bedroom house, nice little house, but they put solar panels on the roof. And I told them, I said, "Me, you might want to think about that." He said, "No, we're going to be saving the planet. We're going to be saving electric." So they financed those solar panels for 20 years. And their insurance company flew a drone over the top of their house one day. Next thing you know, they got a roof inspector knocking on their door. saying we need to inspect. Got people downstairs. We need to inspect the roof on your house. And my friend said, well, there's nothing wrong with the roof on my house. And he said, no, I have to inspect it. And he said, well, I don't know. He said the insurance company was requiring it, coming up for a renewal on your policy. And they didn't really have any choice. He got up there and he calmed down. And he said, yep, you need a new roof. My friend said, you go in the attic. There's no leaks. There's nothing wrong with my roof, man. He just handed in the report. He said, well, I'm just going to give the report what I found to the insurance company. Insurance company, he called them, and they said the same thing, man. You got to put a new roof on that house. So he had to pay electrician or whatever, solar panel people to come take the solar panels off of the roof. Okay? Then they had to put a new roof on. They had to put the solar panels back on the roof again, which required permits and electricians and all kind of stuff to hook stuff back up again and unhook it and everything. $16,000 for a roof, man. That's insane. But anyways, okay, now let's move on to the car. You got a car payment. Okay? I listen to Dave Ramsey a lot, and I hear these people calling in, man, all the time, crying on Dave Ramsey show. They got they bought a couple cars. Okay? They bought them at the peak price, and now they're upside down in these cars. They've lost their jobs. Something happened. They bought too much house, whatever it is, and now they have to. Now they're upside down on those cars. Not just a little bit of money, upside down $10,000, $12,000, $13,000 on two cars. They don't know what to do. Can't sell them. Anyways, they can't sell them. Now they're upside down, but they still got to make payments, and they're slaves to the car insurance companies, and they're slaves to those car insurance companies. Those car insurance companies can raise those prices up, and you can't have insurance on the car. They're going to come repo it. You've got to have insurance on it. So if you wait until you get fired, laid off, whatever you want to call it, now how are you going to pay for those cars? How are you going to pay for them? They're going to repo them. Now what you going to do? Okay. And the repairs and everything else, it's just gotten so out of control. Okay. Now let's talk about the next one. The student loans. You guys that have those student loans, that you got those fancy degrees in gender studies and pre-Columbian poetry and I don't know, Arabic dance or whatever it is. I don't know, whatever you guys got those degrees in. Even though engineering degrees, all that stuff, man, they got AI for that. They don't have AI for those gender study degrees. That was just a waste of time. And now you're trying to find a job for $15, $16, $17 an hour, man. How are you going to make it in USA on that? And those student loans ain't going away. You say, well, I'll just file for bankruptcy. Those student loans ain't going away. And those things are going to be around for the rest of your life, man. You're going to pay them off with interest. Okay? And people getting a bind now. I hear most Americans don't even have $1,000 in the bank. Something comes up, need a transmission for your car, need a motor for your car, one of those kind of things. You're going to have to pay one of those credit card companies 20% interest. You got to buy groceries on your credit card. You got to do all that stuff, man. All these banks, you are slaves to these banks. You're slaves to the mortgage companies. You're slaves to the insurance companies. Medical insurance goes up. What you going to do, man? You ain't gonna have no medical insurance. You gotta have that stuff, man, or they're just gonna keep coming after you. But there's a way out. Okay? You move to a third world country, like I did. I live here in Cambodia. They don't even know about a garnishment. They don't know what that is. You let one of those companies try to come over here and get money from you. Let them try to take money out of your teaching salary if you're a teacher over here, whatever you're doing. Let them try to garnish your wages over here. The Cambodian government, they're gonna give them the one finger salute, man. They ain't getting nothing over here. Okay. You people put up with that. Okay. I got an SUV. I used to have a sticker on the back, American flag sticker. And I was proud. Well, a couple years ago, I've been living here now for 4 years. A couple years ago, I scraped it off, man. I'm not proud of my country no more. I'm ashamed of you. I'm ashamed of the United States. Okay? And I have the right to say that because I'm a decorated veteran. Okay? I served my country. I paid my taxes. I've done everything right. Okay? I've never had a collection against me in my life. I've never had an eviction, a foreclosure, or bankruptcy, nothing in my life. I've never asked for any money from the government whatsoever. I get Social Security right now because that's my money. Okay? They took that out of my check. Every paycheck, they took that out from 18 to 62 when I retired. That's my money. I'm just getting it back now. But other than that, I ain't never even taken unemployment. Okay? So I have the right to say that I'm ashamed of the United States. I'm ashamed of the people that live there and that put up with those politicians and everybody ripping you guys off, man. Okay? So, like I said, you guys know who I'm talking about. They let all those people just come up there and now they're giving them free hotel rooms and phones and debit cards and snap cards and Section 8s and all the rest of that. Take care of those ratchet ladies. You know who I'm talking about, the ratchets. That's what they call them now, right? Ratchets. They used to call the white ladies Karens, but now they call the other ones ratchets. They got 6, 7, 8 kids, 300 pounds. They ain't never worked in their life. They ain't gonna work. They got to stay home and take care of all their kids. They got 4 or 5 different baby daddies in and out of jails and prisons, all the rest of that stuff, man. Street takeovers. Stealing cars, going into stores, going into markets and stuff, man, just taking whatever they want. What kind of society has the United States become? I don't want to live there no more. I got to go there next month. I learned a long time ago. Like I said, I'm 67. I learned a long time ago. You have to be able to separate your wants from your needs. They're two different things. People think they're the same. They're not the same. Okay, I do not want to go back to the United States. I don't never want to go back there again, but I need to go back there next month. I got to take care of some business stuff. It's a long flight from Cambodia over there. There's no direct flight, so I got to fly to Taipei, Taiwan, and I got to wait in that airport 3 or 4 hours, and I got to catch another airplane from there to Los Angeles. That's about a 13, 14-hour flight. Thank God I don't have to leave the airport in L.A. That's a nasty dumpster right there. L.A., man, nasty place. That mayor, you guys need to, I don't know what you guys need to do with him. I'm not going to promote no violence, but you guys need to do something with that guy, man, or lady, whoever it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is anymore. So then from there, I got to fly up to Portland, Oregon, because I got to go someplace in Oregon. I'm not going to tell you guys where, but I got to fly into that another nasty American city, Portland. Man, how do you guys live like that? Like I said, you file for bankruptcy, that's going to stay on your record for a long time. But those student loans, they ain't coming off. Okay? You owe back taxes, they ain't coming off. None of that's coming off. Okay? You can file bankruptcy all you want, you're still going to owe those student loans. Okay? And when you get out of bankruptcy, they're going to come after you. They're going to garnish that check wherever you work. You're making your little bit of money. I don't care what you do. You make a little bit of money, man. You're going to be in some trouble. And see, here's what's going to happen. Most of you people in the United States are going to wait till you get that layoff email. They don't even tell you anymore. They don't even call you in the office and tell you on a Monday you're going to be let go on a Friday. They send you an email on a Friday evening about 6 o'clock. Don't come in the office on Monday. We don't need you anymore because AI or whatever. Or maybe you trained somebody from India take over your job, man. I don't know, whatever the situation is. I see all kind of things on YouTube and the news and stuff about layoffs and all the rest of it. And it's only going to get worse next year. But if you guys wait around until you ain't got no money left, now you're stuck. Okay, and that would suck. You know what they call being stuck someplace, can't leave? They call that jail. Okay, you'll be stuck in the United States, man. You got a way out. Okay, you don't have to come here to Cambodia. There's a lot of third world countries you can go to. I wouldn't go to Mexico. You know why? You might not survive that. Probably survive better in jail than you would there. But anyways, just as a, I don't know, 67-year-old man, I'm tell you guys, get out of that country while you can. Okay? Because right now, I'll help you guys for free. I'm not going to have you financial aid. I'm not going to do that. But I got a Gmail account set up just so you guys can send me an email if you got any questions whatsoever. Okay? I'll give it to you. It's in the description. Live Live dot rich RICH dot Cambodia at gmail.com. liverich.cambodia.com. Okay, it's in the description. And you guys send me an email, man. I've been coming here for 12 years. I've been living here now for 4. I know a lot of people, man. I got a lot of hookups here. I can get stuff done. Like I said, you guys owe money. The banks, man, they can't do nothing about it. They can't do nothing about it over here. Okay, I bank over here. I don't have a mortgage. Bought this house cash, paid cash, $78,000, man, for a house. It's a nice house, nice 2-story house, 3-bedroom, 4-bathroom house, got living room, family, the whole thing. I've talked about it before. You guys can go back and look at some of my videos if you want to see about it. But I don't have no homeowners insurance because the house is made of cement and bricks and steel. The only thing that's wood is this drywall stuff they put up on top of the decor and the doors and the cabinets. That's the only thing that's wood. I don't have any insurance at all. I have no homeowners insurance. My roof is a cement slab. They don't have any earthquakes or tornadoes over here. Ain't got to worry about none of that. I have no car insurance. Ain't nobody over here. You don't have to have car insurance. I have no medical insurance. I just pay to go to the doctor, man. And it's cheaper than what my co-payment would be in the USA. I don't have any co-payments because I'm a veteran. I get free VA for the rest of my life. But I've heard about some of these co-payments, man. Anyways, you guys got a place to go. Okay? You guys shoot me an email. You want to come over here? You check it out on vacation. Have somebody kind of take you around a little bit. I'll pick you up at the airport, man. All you got to do is shoot me an email. Tell me what time, let me know that you're for real. I'll speak to you on, you shoot me enough emails, man. We'll talk back and forth on email. I'll give you my Telegram phone number. And we're talking. If I see you're legit and you're going to come over here, man, I'll be waiting for you at the airport, man. You ain't going to take a taxi from the airport, no nothing. I'll take you to a nice hotel, have my wife come. She's Khmer, she's Cambodian. They got 2 different prices over here, man. They got the foreigner price and they got the Khmer price. She'll go in the hotel and get the Khmer price. Okay? So, like I said, you got a friend who lives over here in Cambodia, but that's a limited time offer because in a couple of years, when people are fleeing the USA, and they will be fleeing it like rats off a ship, okay? Within a couple of years, you wait and watch. They're going to be fleeing. Well, by that time, I'm going to have me a website set up, but you're going to need a credit card for me to help you then, okay? You're going to need a credit card. It's going to be a nice little website, man. We'll have all the links on it, doctors, schools, all the rest of that stuff over here. But anyways, you guys have a nice day, and I so much appreciate if you watch my channel. And if you could click like and subscribe, man, that'd be way cool, man. Like I said, they don't have those ratchet people over here, man. Going into fried chicken places, acting crazy, street takeovers, car chases. I ain't never seen no car chase over here. People over here, man, they don't they respect the police because over here, if you give the police any problems, they don't have no whatever his name was, I forget his name now, but if you give the police over here a problem, man, you're gonna get the living beat out of you. Okay, they don't have none of that. The police kind of do whatever they want to do. Okay, they don't mess with foreigners because they've been told to not give foreigners a hard time because we come over and we spend our money. And so, anyways, like I said, you guys got a friend over here in Cambodia. If you want one, just shoot me an email, man. Shoot me an email, and I'll do whatever I can. But like I said, you got to leave the USA. Okay, you got to leave the USA. I'm sad to tell you that. That's just what you got to do. Okay. You guys have a very nice. It's evening here, probably morning for you guys, but I don't know. Anyways, you guys have a very nice weekend and be safe out there, please. Thank you very much.